on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. The totally predictable removal of Pattaya Shinawatра's Prime Minister late on Friday afternoon by the Constitutional Court has seen political parties press the start buttons for their pre-planned attempts to take control of the government ahead of an election. Charged with ethical misconduct, basically the contents of her uncle chat with Cambodia's de facto leader Hun Sen, she is the latest in the Shinawatra camp to be debunked, but doesn't overly affect the grit that Thaksin himself has on the currently ruling Pheu Thai party. And with a replacement candidate already being fated by then, the party claims to have a deal cut with the People's Party to garner their support in the upcoming vote in Parliament, because see a temporary Prime Minister elected. This, as Bromjai Thai claims too, to have a deal with the People's Party that would see Kunan Nuchin chosen to lead, and in all four prospective candidates will be put forward for the vote, including retired General and former Prime Minister Prayut. Canning Patontan was predicted by most in the know, but a key outcome of that is the power now wielded by publicly popular People's Party, who carried the vote now in the House and have refused to nominate their own candidate, but demand that whoever sits in the Prime Minister's chair call a general election within 4 months and announce a review of the Constitution. Pheu Thai wanted 6 months. That was knocked back. Nuchin is said to have agreed to 4, and so withhold as Pheu Thai now. Retired General Prayut appears to have the public's favour, but there's been no word from him directly as to whether he would consider the task. Either way, we're told, this is a job for someone happy to seek just 4 months, in the hope that they will see public sentiment for them grow and lead to an election win. Protesters rallied in large numbers in the capital of the weekend, demanding an end to the Thaksin-led regime and reminding the press that his party, Pheu Thai, may be in power, but didn't come close to winning the last election. The Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation sent mobile phone broadcast alerts in English and Thai to those located in the north and northeast over the weekend, warning of flash floods, overflowing rivers and landslides. This is a tropical depression. Nong Fa continued to bring heavy rain. Sunday saw continued rain in most areas, and in the seas waves of up to 3 metres, amid warnings for small boats to remain on the shoreline. Heavy flooding occurred in several areas, including the border towns close to Myanmar, Chiang Mai province and other regions too. Several tourist attractions, caves and waterfalls were closed to the public for safety reasons, as river levels rose all the way down to the central and capital areas. In Mukdaham, one of the worst flooded provinces, boats were sent out to rescue people from their homes. Police told Joseph Muli have arrested a 26-year-old Russian who's charged with forcing a fellow national into transferring his cryptocurrency to him. Hiding in the back of a car being driven by a pal onto the ferry, he was spotted and handcuffed. It seems that he and others invited the man to their apartment to discuss an investment proposal, but instead beat him until he transferred 1.2 million bahts worth of currency to them. His cohorts are thought to have fled Thailand already. And early Sunday saw traffic disrupted in the capital when a construction crane collapsed onto Rama 2 Road. 2:30 in the morning saw it topple over the traffic below. 3 people were injured and the operator was trapped in his cab. The area was cleared quickly ahead of heavy traffic and a full inquiry is underway. Meanwhile at home and on the Sukhumvit, when a gang of Arab tourists set about a street race at 3 in the morning, all was caught on CCTV. This is a handful weren't as competent riders as they imagined and instead crashed into each other. Emergency services removed the injured. Bike rental companies organised the removal of their rides and all wonder who will pay for the damage. A mix of scooter bikes and Honda CPR 650s were recorded on police logs. And good news for one 43-year-old Thai man this weekend as he took the flyover from the Sukhumvit toward the motorway 7. Literally, it seems he hit the concrete barriers and flew over, completely over the side. Despite his fall, he survived, with only minor injuries. And with the Met Office predicting a wet and overcast day today for the region, highs of 30 dropping down to 27 and the real feel of 37. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.